In the last video, we looked at a model on water supply capabilities for guaranteeing water security in our future. However, it did not capture the dynamics of flood risk management. In this video, we adjust the initial model, taking into account the comments you posted on our blog for flood protection. We start keeping those variables that apply for both, reducing exposure to water shortages and providing flood protection. These variables include community-driven risk management, quality of risk management and planning, raising community awareness, and empowering communities. This part of the model can be called the governance sector of water security for the future. Now, let's go and have a look at those specific factors on flood risk management. In this occasion, the pivotal variable we want to manage is the probability of a massive flood disaster. This risk depends on three variables. First, the extent to which people and their economy are exposed to flooding. This increases as the concentration of assets and people does. The second variable is the natural source of flooding, that we call the pressure of flooding from natural drivers. This pressure increases as the effects of climate change increase, thus excessive rainfall and sea level rise. The third variable is the vulnerability of people and assets exposed to flooding. This is the inherent susceptibility of a particular group and their property to experience damage during a flood event. The probability of a massive flood disaster triggers community awareness, which can be strengthened if the loops of water security governance are activated. Remember, if community awareness is only triggered by the perception of a massive disaster, policies for managing flood risk are only reactive. The governance structure keeps awareness activated regardless of the fluctuation of risk perception. Community awareness of a massive disaster increases disaster risk reduction capabilities, leading to a higher level of urban water resilience. In this regard, the higher urban water resilience increases flood preparedness and response, improves structural defence systems, and fosters planning control in flood-prone areas. Each of these factors counteracts the cause of a massive flood disaster. Higher levels of preparedness and response reduce the vulnerability. Better structural defence systems balance the pressure of flooding natural drivers. And better planning control in flood-prone areas eventually reduces the exposure of people and economy to flooding. Keep in mind that urban water resilience is strengthened by means of better community-driven risk management, higher quality of risk management, and other cycles from good water security governance. Finally, increasing disaster risk reduction capacities fosters social learning, which reinforces the skills and knowledge of communities over time. This leads to a learning effect from successful practices. So, this was the second model that we're going to use in our discussion during Singapore. We hope to meet you there soon.